Hey, folks, here I am, and I'm on time. How weird is that? Yeah, I made it. Um, I'm just trying to adjust things here so we can get started. There we go. It's a moment away, and we can get the show started. So, I'm Hurricane Spliffy, in case you never tuned in before, and we're going to chat, smoke some weed. If you have any other plans, that's too bad. I've apologized for that. Uh, yeah, because we're just going to relax this afternoon. Just kind of kick back, get stoned, talk a little bit. Oops. I have an electric trash can back here and the batteries went dead. So when I throw stuff away, it's kind of a pain in the ass today. So, hi, here I am. And happy 420. Let me get this fucker started up here. So if you're not doing anything, you want to just kick back and chat for a while, here I am. That's what I'm here for. Someone to talk to. You know, if you're not doing anything, you just want to talk, here I am. It's what I do best. We have weed of the week. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. So I went up to the keg earlier, met up with my bestie. Don't get to see much of her lately. Her daughter's involved in state wrestling, high school. She's a senior, so this is her last year involved in that. This is the first year that they've had girls state wrestling, and she went to state championships this weekend. And unfortunately, she didn't come home with the trophy. She did finish in the top 10 in the state, so I'm proud of Carly for that. But she was up against girls that take this seriously, and she did not plan on taking this to college. She didn't. She wasn't working towards a scholarship or anything. She has other interests, but she did take this to heart. She took her loss today rather rough. So, I mean, she won her first match, lost her second, won her third, lost her fourth. So, that's the way it goes. But she's a champion anyway, as far as I'm concerned. She always will be. She's a hardworking girl. Nothing ever comes easy to her, but she works towards whatever she wants and works hard for it. So I love the girl. So she's almost like she's my own. She's like a little niece to me. So I'm glad to see she did as well as she did. So anybody out there wants to talk with me, here I am. And I'm just kicking back, getting high. I stopped doing news on my show because I figured anybody wants to learn what's going on in the world, they can do that for themselves. And this week, what the fuck could I talk about except what's going on in the Ukraine? You know, and who wants to hear about that shit? I mean, it's not like we're going to get involved anytime soon. We would never cross that line outside of sanctions. So I figured I'd just leave that all alone. You know. So yeah, come on in, chat with me. I'm just kicking back here, getting high. You know, just enjoying the day. Figured I'd Just get high, watch what's going on. Actually, I've been avoiding the news. I don't want to know what's going on in Ukraine. We have our own problems right here in America. I know we're setting aside billions of dollars to support them, but we'll see what happens to our gas prices and our natural gas prices, because those are going to go up, although I don't understand why. I mean, we don't use natural gas from Russia. We don't use gasoline from Russia. We don't take their oil. I don't know why our prices should be affected, but they are going to be. So I don't understand that. But what are you going to do? That's what they're telling us. Our prices will be affected. It seems to me we have enough crude oil reserves right here in America that we shouldn't be affected by what's going on in Russia and the Ukraine. But I'm not talking politics. I'm not talking war. Guess I am. Never mind. So, yeah, so it was fun seeing my bestie. I haven't seen her in over a week. And I've been seeing her a lot less lately, what with her daughter involved in the wrestling and her trips back and forth to Arizona. And Aldium, welcome aboard. Tappin Brody. I'm afraid I don't understand what that means. You'll have to explain. But it's good to see you in the chat, even if I don't know what it means. I'm in for the show, friend. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. It's nice to have someone to talk to. Excuse me. Excuse me. I need something to drink, apparently. Although I've had a couple of drinks already today. Dog Pound, welcome aboard. I'll have to show you the progress my plants have made since you topped them off. What does tapping Brody mean? You'll have to explain that one. I'm not familiar with the phrase. Is it Aldaim? Is that how you pronounce that? I'll see them Wednesday. Well, I took pictures. You're going to see them today. So I just took one picture of each plant so you can see how they've progressed. So they've gone pretty far since Wednesday, believe me. Suckers is strong. And I'm a firm believer now in this watering when they want it. And it's working out well for me. I'm not doing regular watering. I'm just watering when they want it. When the soil's dry, that's when I water. I'm really pleased with their progress. Oh, and by the way, dog, Marilyn is extremely apprehensive about driving back from your house. She fears getting lost. So we're going to do a dry run. And I'm going to teach her how to use the navigational system on the car. And hopefully, if nothing else, she can GPS herself home. We'll see what happens. But she's scared as shit. Just so you know. She has her doubts. I explained to her that you'd have to get up at like 3 a.m. in order to get me to rush by 6. But for some reason or other, she seemed unconcerned by that. Okay. So not one to think about anyone else, you know. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Maybe we'll have to do several dry runs. I don't know. Because she does have a habit of getting lost. You know, she does non-thinking turns. Stony, welcome aboard. I'm not that big. But, you know, I looked at past episodes, and it's obvious I've lost weight. Talk Wednesday. Okay. It's obvious I've lost weight because I look much larger in previous episodes. Okay. So I've lost 15 pounds over the past year. And I don't know what I lost prior to that. So I am a smaller person than I was before. So I got that going for me. But I'm not in any better shape. So I'm still flabby. Yes, I have. Okay. In fact, that's what my son-in-law calls me. Okay. So you're right. I have been the big daddy for a long time. But I weigh 235 pounds now. And at one time I did weigh 335 pounds. So you're in shape, round. You bullshit. I'm round. I've seen you. Okay. I've watched your videos. You're in good shape. Okay. For a man your age, you're in very good shape. Now, I was up at the bar the other night for a birthday party, and hopefully no one from the bar is watching this. You have hypoglycemia. I see. Well, I was up at the bar, and the bartenders, it was her birthday, and I brought her, you know what turtles are? You know, not, I don't mean, you're right. Stoney looks like a boxer. You're right. You know, those pecan and caramel and chocolate covered candies. Well, there's a place that started out in Chicago, and now they're national, called Fannie Mae. And they make the best ones, okay? And they call them Pixies. So I got her a bag of mini Pixies and a birthday card. Oh, okay. And I heard her complaining to someone at the bar about how she weighs 225 pounds. And I was thinking to myself, wow, I only got her by 10 pounds. And she's a petite little thing who's obviously overweight, but she's not very tall. Okay. I got like, I don't know, maybe 9 inches on her. Katie, welcome aboard. So I'm thinking, shit, this poor girl. So I said to her, I says, if you want, I'll take those pixies back from you. She's, what are you talking about? I says, well, you're so concerned about your weight. I said, if you want, I'll take those candies back. She says, oh no. She says, oh no. That's okay. So I'll hang on to those. So she wasn't so concerned as she was wanting them candies. So uh, they are good though. I mean, Fannie Mae. I don't know if they sell Fannie Mae in your area, but they make the best fucking chocolates. Okay, I mean they were around since long before I was a child. They're better than fucking Godiva. Okay. Okay. I mean, really, they are fabulous and not nearly as expensive. Although they're not cheap. But if you can find Fannie Mae chocolates anywhere, they are fantastic. Okay. So, wow, I should tell you about the weed of the week. And it is jet fuel. Oh, gee. It's a hybrid sativa, and it's 29.59% THC. And I'm trying to renew my med card. And I think I have to do something pretty soon here. And I should probably do it right now. If you don't mind, I'm going to enter some information into my phone. Takes a few minutes. This guy wants, see, I have to, my card expires the end of February. People have reported multiple orgasms upon heavy doses of what? Anyway, this guy wants a bunch of my information. It'll only take a second. So let me give it to him. Because they do everything on telemed now. Whoops. What did I do? So I can send them everything, and then I'll have my doctor's visit on Monday, and then online, and then so then nothing more embarrassing than having multiple orgasms in Walmart. Yeah, especially for a guy. So let me enter all this stuff. I'll get back to you in just a second. It won't take me very long. I don't mean to be taking so long, but I got this text from him just before I went on. I won't be much longer. Okay, I'm done. They wanted a whole bunch of shit, so I haven't missed much. Pulled 2 mails out today. Well, that's a bummer. I hope you got them before they popped. Regular seeds can kind of suck, yeah. My photo is happy. Photo X auto tester. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, they didn't pop yet, did they? I mean, you caught them when they were still in nut form, I hope. Did you catch them when they still had balls? Or did they already pop? Yeah, I know. I got a whole bag of seeds that I'd just love to try just for the hell of it, from shit I bought years ago. But then again, I'm playing that game. Is it or isn't it? But I guess you could test them young and then just eliminate them. I know people do that. Have you ever tried that, Stony? Put them in 12-12 when they're young and then just pull them out. Switch them back over. I was just wondering. Am I still here? Is Stony still there? you still there, Katie? Is anybody still there? Can you hear me out there? Well, I'm glad to hear that seed finally popped for you, Katie. I mean, that took forever. I mean, that thing was that 5 days where that thing finally decided to crack open? I wonder if you folks are like typing furiously and nothing is coming up on my screen. That's the feeling I have right now. Not that you would type furiously, but that you are typing and nothing is happening here. There should be a refresh button on my end. But I see there's only one of you paying attention right now, so I don't know what's going on there. You're disinfecting counters. Oh. You've been hearing my conversation, have you? I was just wondering why everyone else was non-responsive, since they're the ones that started the whole thing. Know what I mean? So don't be surprised if Mrs. Spliffy and I, you're the only one here. Where'd they go? We were in the middle of a conversation about their plants. I don't know. It says there's no one paying attention now. So, hey, buds, how you doing? Welcome aboard. So the weed of the week is, since you just joined us, the weed of the week is Jet Fuel OG, 29.59% THC, and it's a hybrid sativa. I don't know where Katie and Stony went. They were here, and we were all in the middle of a conversation, and then they disappeared. We were talking about Stony having a couple of males in his grow that he found this week. And we asked him if they pollinated anything, and then everything fell apart. I don't know where they went. They just disappeared. See, now there's only one person paying attention to me right now, according to my numbers. Okay, now there's two of you paying attention. So I don't get it. I don't know where they went. They just disappeared into the phantom zone. So I don't know where that conversation went. Oh, so it's just kind of strange. What can I say? So how you doing, buds? And what's everybody smoking? Now that now that I told you what the weed of the week is, fess up. What you doing? I wonder where they went. They were right there in conversation, and all of a sudden, they were gone. Panther blood. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Candy cane. Oh, I went up to the bar earlier to meet with Bestie. Her daughter was participating in the inaugural, the first girls Illinois State Wrestling Championships. It's the first time they ever made more oil today. Ooh, nice. So she was competing today. Unfortunately, she didn't bring home a medal, but she ended up in the state's top 10. And so I met my bestie up at Custer Keg. There won't be a Tuesday show. She and I are going out for lunch or in for lunch. I'm not sure yet. One or the other. We're getting together Tuesday. And so I met her up at the Keg for a couple of drinks to celebrate her daughter's participation in the state finals. She's the only one, the only girl, a woman, I should say. She's 18. The only woman from Coal City High School to participate in state. So I'm really proud of her. And so we met up there. He had a couple of beers. I had a couple of beers. And she had I don't know, whatever she was drinking, something in a can. I don't know, twisted teas or something. So it's nice to see her. And I gave her a birthday present. Her birthday's Monday. And it was that pipe you got for me, dog. I gave her that. So she was really excited because, as it turns out, it matches one of her tattoos. The lizard on it matches one of her tattoos, one of her lizard tattoos. So that was pretty cool. I didn't know that myself. But the lizard on it matches one of her lizards. So I thought that was pretty sweet myself. So that made it extra special. Yeah. So I got an extra hug for that one. So, and I didn't even know it. So that worked out pretty sweet. Yeah. So I hope Stoney and Katie come back. I don't know what the hell happened to them. It's like they just dropped out of the chat right in the middle of a conversation. That was pretty weird, wasn't it, Doug? Wouldn't you think? That's pretty weird. I mean, it was like we were talking back and forth, and then they just vanished. Have you experienced that before? Hey, Stoney, what happened? I mean, we were talking about your male plants, and then you just disappeared. You're so trimmed out. So they didn't pollinate anything, did they? That's what we were wondering. Did they pollinate anything? That you're aware of? I mean, did they just did you see the balls, or were they already blown out? No, the two males you found. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. Oh, Christ. That's not good. Oh, hey, I want to show you pictures. Now, this is 3 weeks and 2 days. That's, let me get it to you here. That's Cherry God. Okay. Let me get, okay. That's Sheroy. Okay. As of this morning, that's Sheroy. Now, Cherry God. That's what it said on the packaging. I had a skunk 11 pollinate my OPV, but I'm stoked. Okay. Yeah, they're looking good, huh? And that's with that fucking Illinois soil I bought. The 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 Sheroy, it changed. Oh, okay. Oh, it changed. Okay, it's now Cherry Train Haze. I thought it was God, but it's Ghost Train. Okay, so it's Cherry Train Haze. All right. Anyway, the Sheroy came up a little crooked, and I keep trying to straighten it, and it's decided it's growing crooked anyway. So I'm going to stick a stake in the ground there and tie it to the stake with a pipe cleaner just to give it some support. I think that's a good idea. Okay, Cherry Train Haze. Okay, I'm good with that. I don't care what I call it. But I'm growing both of them 7-gallon pots in one tent. I decided that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, she really has a mind of its own. Okay. But that's what I'm doing this time. I'm growing two 7-gallon pots in one tent. I figure, what the fuck? I'm not gonna. I'm wasting tent space. I think. Okay, I'm gonna grow 4 plants this time and see what happens. Cherry Gasm and Ghost Train Haze. Okay, got that. I should write it down actually, because I'll never remember. I never remember shit. Shirai is pregnant hooker and a huge Leroy. Okay. Leroy is where the tree comes from. I see. I've had 10-foot Leroys. Wow. Well, I'll see how many weeks do you think in an 8-foot tent now? How many weeks do you think I should put that thing in flower? And squeeze purple juice out of Leroy's leaves. Maybe I should like pinch it off twice, maybe, or keep it low, huh? 9 weeks of flower? It's a 9-week flower. But I mean, how long should I keep it in veg? That's what I meant to say. Watch for males. Okay. 60%. But I mean, how many weeks of veg do you think in an 8-foot tent? 16 inches tall. Okay, so about twice where I'm at now. Okay. Because you know what's the cherry is the same height. Be a 4-footer. Okay. The cherry's the same height as the Shiroi right now. So they're pretty much keeping neck and neck. So I'm pleased with that. It's just that the Shiroi has like twice as much foliage. You know, it's just branching out like crazy. You know, but they're both about the same height, and I'm really pleased with the way the cherry looks. It'll bolt and flower too. Okay. And well, Dog came and pinched it off this week. I should have had him pinch it off the week before, but because I'm too shaky to do that kind of shit myself. But yeah, I should have him pinch it off the week before. Yes, she does. That thing's like a bush. It's beautiful. It's really a lovely plant. So yeah, that's really a nice plant. It's gorgeous. Be nice to see what she gets out of that. Got to bounce. Your walking partner is here. Okay. Well, have a brisk and pleasant walk. I can't wait till I can get back to doing that. I got both my knees out now, so. Oh, hey, I'm always awesome. It's just my nature. Take care, man. Have a good life. Yeah, well, okay. Let me write that down now. Hayes. Hayes. Okay. New strain for me. We'll see ya. Well, what is it? It's only 5 o'clock. So what you guys up to this weekend? Anyone who's left out there? Dog? Buds? Woo! Set my face on fire. Neither of you are there? Oh, you're sanitizing your countertops. That should be done today, right, Doug? Yes, no? I'll let you work. Buds, you're probably gone, I'm assuming. Well, maybe I'll just shut this down then. If there's no one in the chat, then there's no one to talk to. I mean, after all, if, I can talk to myself and not be on YouTube. So if there's anyone out there, remember, there's nothing funny about peace, love, and understanding. Okay? Can we just try some of that? Please? Can we please just try some peace, love, and understanding? Just this once. Okay? Yeah, right, buds. Peace. Remember that? I mean, we tried it once. At least among ourselves it worked, right? I mean, among our generation it worked. Even if it didn't work for them old fuckers. Now we're the old fuckers and it's the old fuckers who want it. Okay, I mean, we can do this. We can do this peace, love, and understanding thing. I mean, there's only one race. It's the human race. Okay? So let's give this a shot. All right? Let's try to make peace out of this fucking world before we fucking tear it apart. Let me tell you something. You all know what sharting is? Okay, when you shart. Okay, you heard the term? Okay. When I was a kid, it was Putin. Okay? You poot. Okay? That's what it was. When you shart these days, okay, when I was a kid, you poot. Okay? Did you poot? Okay, it was the same thing as shart today. So Putin was the same as sharting. Okay? So think about it. Okay? So yeah, peace, love, and understanding, that's possible. Putin is sharting. Okay? I gotta go. They're just, I don't know. This whole fucking thing sucks. And we don't need a World War III. We were devastated twice in the last century. Let's not start this century out the same way, okay? We don't need this shit. Let's just stomp this fucker into the ground and put an end to all this crap. Bye now.